So the way Story Hive works is they have a series of different kind of production types, I guess. So they have like a music video stream, they have a like digital short stream, a documentary stream, short film stream, things like that. So they had their documentary one come up. I can't really remember when that was, but yeah, they had the documentary one come up. So we'd been working with Corite at the time with this music video, getting some sponsorship from them with Amylite for the video. And we thought it might be a good opportunity to tell the story of Amylite. So within a couple of weeks, actually, we put together all the material that was required for Story Hive. So you need to make a pitch video, and then you need to essentially build out assets for the page. You can do it pretty minimal, or you can add a lot more to it. So we tried to add as much as we could. So we had like production design elements. We had some of the people we'd be interviewing, just photos of that, and we kind of like built a whole brand around it, bought a couple of domain names. So just to make sure that people knew that we were serious about it and that we really did want to produce it. So we did all that, did the pitch video, and then there's a voting element with Story Hive as well. Not with all of the additions, but with that one there is. And with that one in particular, 15 of the projects were determined by votes and 15 by a judging panel, like a Story Hive panel. And they actually added, I believe 10 more documentaries on the end, so 40 received funding in the end. But for ours, they don't actually disclose how you receive the funding. But with the voting, what we did is we actually only put a couple $100 into marketing it on Facebook, our pitch video. But we were pretty targeted in the demographic. And it actually reached, I think, 550,000 people was the reach. And then it had 27,000 views on that post in particular, and 27,000 link clicks that took people right to the Story Hive page. So I don't know how many people voted based on that, but the demand is definitely there, which is really cool to see, because then we know that when this documentary is done, we kind of know the demographic now, and we know how and who to market it to.
Yeah. Wow. And so Story Hive, like, is just giving you funding for your idea?
Yeah,
right?
so they essentially, you do all that, and then they award all these grants, and they're $50,000 grants is what they award. But then they also include, they're partnered with the NSI, the National Screen Institute of Canada, I believe is the name. So that includes some mentorship as well with people that have actually been successful in this industry and have produced documentaries for like Discovery Channel, PBS, CBS, things like that. So they provide a lot more than just the funding, which is really cool. It's kind of like a foot in the door into the industry, and I'd say it's for like a wider breadth of filmmakers and producers and stuff, but it definitely caters pretty heavily to new entrants into the industry. So people that are looking to get into it, it gives you funding to make a project to showcase the quality of work you can do, and then it also gives you the opportunity to learn more about the industry. They can help you learn about what other grant funding sources there are. There's like bridge financing you can get to produce documentaries as well if you need things, and they kind of teach you how the industry works with selling things in advance to broadcasters, and how it all kind of works. So it's really cool.
Wow. And so where are you at right now in this process of production?
We've done a little bit of filming. We're pretty much done the pre-production at this point. So we'll be doing a lot of filming in the next couple of weeks, and then a lot in November. We'd like to be wrapped up the filming by the end of December at the latest. Maybe do a little bit after that, but the documentary is due near the end of May, so timeline's somewhat tight, and we want to do a lot of CG work for this. So like ammonites are what Amylite is derived from, essentially. So their Amylite is an opal-like gemstone developed from the fossilized shell of ammonites, and ammonites were these mollusk kind of creatures during the dinosaur age that went extinct with the dinosaurs. So the ammonites that actually turned into, or well, didn't turn into, the ammonites that the fossils that developed the ammonite, they were from 70 to 75 million years ago, and only a couple distinct species of ammonites developed that iridescence to it. And it's only found along the eastern slopes of the Rocky Mountains in southern Alberta here. At least the gem quality ammonite is only found there. Or it's, yeah, the only known deposits that are mined of gem quality ammonite are found there.
It's only found in southern Alberta, and you're here. Obviously, that makes it easy for you guys. You're not traveling to do this documentary. You're in your home studio. Just talk about, like, I don't know, what that feels like to you.
Yeah. It's, I mean, with Cottonwood Records, we love to feature like local stuff. So it's really cool that we get to have the opportunity to tell the story of ammonite and to feature the gemstone, being that it's so local to this area. And yeah, it's great for shooting, especially we're such a small operation, just myself, my brother, and my wife. So it's nice and easy for us to pick up and go, and we can shoot at the mine for a day, and then if we need to go to the production facilities, there's one in Lethbridge, not Corite's, another producer, but
Producer of the rock.
yeah, of there. So there's essentially Corite's the major producer of ammonite. So
Is that in Lethbridge or no?
Corite, the mine is in kind of Lethbridge. It's like out near McGrath a little bit. Their headquarters are in Calgary, so a lot of their production takes place in Calgary there. And then there's a couple other companies that mine in the Lethbridge area as well, and one of them actually produces in Lethbridge, and then the other one produces in Calgary.
Cool.
So yeah,
Wow.
it's somewhat there.
Are those like actual?
Yeah, that's ammonite, and then there's ammonite in this necklace as well. Yeah.
Wow. Can you tell me about? I mean, you already told me about Cottonwood Records, but just your studio and like working with your brother and this whole family thing and.
Yeah, so I mean the studio, it's a little space that we have in our garage here that we built ourselves. We've had a lot of artists come through. We've done a lot of work in here. Working with my brother and wife is fantastic. It's nice that we're all under the same roof, so we can easily get things done, and we can kind of bounce ideas off of each other, and it's always top of mind, the projects that we're working on, and it's really cool. It's nice to be able to keep it within the family, and we hire out things as needed for projects, and we've gotten a lot of help from people, especially with Cottonwood Records. There's been a lot of help from people within the local community, within Lethbridge. You know, if we need like a truck for a music video, or if we need actors, people have really been fantastic with helping us out. So hopefully that pays dividends in the long run for everyone. We're hoping that.